Boo! Surprise stream! Alright. So, let's continue on from where we were yesterday. Lots and lots and lots of letters. Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining me on this unplanned stream. Let's get right to it. It is hot here. I think we got to about 35 degrees Celsius for those who use Fahrenheit. What is that in Fahrenheit? 33 degrees in Fahrenheit is about 91.4 degrees. An hour south from where I am hit 40 degrees, which is 104 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, it's warm. It is warm. Now I'm going to ladder this one. I'll blow this one up. No. Alright. Yeah, it's not humid. It is dry heat. Yeah, if it was humid as well, then yeah, that would be a problem. Ooh. So how's this going to go? Welcome, Piano. Can't sleep, can you? Haven't started your seed search yet. I'll have that running overnight. All right, let's do some spamming. It's always good to start out with some spamming. Five omnis. I haven't started the script yet. Oh, I forgot to spam. No, we talked about it. It was this morning for me. Woke up to messages this morning, and I have yet to actually do any coding for it. I just left it searching for a seed to do something like this again. I've got that going at the moment. But before I go to bed tonight, I will adjust it to find your dish of the day as well. Thank you, ZM. We will get it. We're going to get it right here. You've popped in. You've spammed the emote. So we're going to get it right. Right, next one. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, I will be searching for a specific seed for Piano for him to use on his challenge run, be restarting again. But he wants a specific dish of the day and a lot of rare seeds in the first few cart visits. He will be growing them, harvesting them, putting them into seed makers to guarantee another 3 rare seeds. If you get enough people to subscribe to me, Piano, there's all the rare seeds, all the sweet gem berries, my sub badge. Ah. Okay. We got seeds. How close was that? How close was that? Radish. Radish seeds. One away. Radish seeds is 484, red cabbage is 485. That was the closest we have been. Oh! Oh! The pain! One away! We keep going. We keep going. Maybe this is the run where the seeds are the category that we keep on hitting. Wow. There isn't any. Hey, that didn't show up immediately. Whatever. There's a lot of iridium. I just have to say no to. I'm guessing that layout quite a lot too. Diamond that I don't care about. I need to keep a tally, don't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 6th. And it is Energy Tonic. For 100. Welcome, Rachel. I can pause buffer between the floors, but it won't actually save me any real lifetime. Thank you, Musicality. It would save me time on the buffs, but I have minutes to spare on the buffs. Like, I can run around this floor for a couple of minutes and I won't run out of the buff. I run out of ladders long before I run out of the magic rock candy. Here we go again. And we... Cactus seeds, even though they are seeds, they are a different category. What song do you want there, Scroll? I'm always going to need a separate reward just to get that one going. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take it off shuffle. And what one's currently playing? And I'm going to move Emily's Dance. I need a better way of... playing my music. Where'd it go? There. Okay, Emily's Dance will now be playing next. I'm gonna stop interrupting any songs that are currently playing. Well, that is one down. Hopefully this works. 8 on the first goes. Not bad. Alright, now that's playing, I'll put it back on shuffle. I need more channel rewards. So no, I need to get my green screen up so that people can choose the background. This is good as one of any to bomb. It would be even better if I've got a ladder. Let's have a... No, there wasn't one already there. As soon as I get my Twitch payout information sorted, I'll be able to use that to reinvest. I want to get a better microphone. I want to get a decent desktop microphone, and I want to get the... I'll probably just put a sheet up. Like, I could paint the wall behind me, but it's going to be a lot quicker just to put a sheet up, and I'll get the sheet for that. Yeah, the Twitch is not liking my last name for getting my power information in. It validates it, saying that the last name has to have at least 2 alphabetical characters in it, which my last name does. It's also got an apostrophe in it, but it's got 2 alphabetical characters in it, but it pops up, no, can't have that. But it's a legal document, it needs my actual name in there. So I open a support ticket, and I say, Bok Choy. Bok Choy is far away. 491, 6 away. Right, let's go again. So open a support ticket saying that I've got a validation form with your form. 3 in a row. More bombs. Can we make it 4? Is this going to be our record? Is this going to be our 4th treasure floor in a row? Oh, you love it. You love it. They've all been bombs. Let's go 5. Let's go 5. We're getting decent chances. We've hit the category 2 times already. Deflated volleyball hat. We just need to actually hit the seeds. Only 1 hat so far. I've had more seeds than hat. Forget it. Can't say I've had more seeds than hat. Now I'll know it even. Ah, incoming raid. Sound the alarm. Thank you, Cord. Thank you for raiding me again. Whenever I'm on, it's an easy raid for you, isn't it? Check pause due to scroll. Welcome to the ladder placing madness. I don't know how long I'll be going for today, but we will get this red cabbage. You're here, we can get the seeds now, yes. So far, I've had bok choy seeds. I had radish seeds, which is 1 index away from red cabbage. It was so close. It was so close. How's the end of your stream there, Core? Did you get through your day 5? So you still... I popped in just before I started. Nope. I'm hitting seeds more than I'm hitting hats. That's good. You tilted from missing your steps by 1. So Cordite89, a Dooku member, Dooku streamer, has recently restarted his challenge run. He's aiming for 80 million in the first year of the game without cheating. And he was trying a strategy of counting steps throughout the day. So he looked in the file to see how many steps he'd taken, and then he counted how many steps he had been taking over the day. The reason why you'd want to do that is that the game1.random, which I've talked about a few times on the stream, game1.random is reinitialized every morning before the game is saved. And as part of that initializing, just after it gets initialized, there's a few things that get a few random things get calculated before the game saves. Things like dish of the day, things like weather for tomorrow, things like your daily luck. Nut piano. So if you track your steps, if you know how many steps you've taken, and if you put in things like, and if you know things like what the current day is, and whether you've got debris weather at the moment, you can predict a lot of that stuff. I've got a mod that helps you do it, and Cordite took that information and put it into a spreadsheet, so it runs separate from the game. So he's tracking the steps over the whole day to take in order to see what luck is going to be, and to see how many steps he needs to take in order to get a good luck day. He missed by 1. So instead of getting 0.098, which is almost perfect luck, he missed by 1 and he got bad. I don't actually know what the actual luck was. Hey look, 2 iridium sprinklers. Almost walked by this one. I love this bug. It's supposed to be here, but it's actually here. I need to get red cabbage seeds in a just like that. 0.058. Yikes. Yikes. The hats are trying to keep up with the seeds. And he's on a day where daily luck actually matters a lot, because he is trying to rapidly descend in the mines. And daily luck has a reasonable effect on the ladder chances. And the hats have now overtaken it. Come on, Team Seeds! Let's go, Team Seeds. Already got 3. I walked it out. Game1.random is used throughout the game, throughout each day, throughout each frame of each day. It's also what determines what item I get in a treasure floor. Interestingly enough, it doesn't determine if you get a treasure floor. Determining if you get a treasure floor, there is a dedicated mines random, which is separate from the random used whenever you break a rock. There's a dedicated mines random that I think that one is just based on your current system time. It gets initialized as soon as the level is loaded. It doesn't take a seed, so it just defaults to your system time. And that is used to determine if you get a treasure floor. If you can get me a red cabbage seed cord, I'll get you some sprinklers. Yeah, those other people walking wouldn't help. Maybe you should go back to fishing. I did attempt to track steps on, wasn't this run, but on the previous run. I attempted to track steps, but being 1.4, it's a lot harder. I tried to track it on day 2 to give me good luck on day 3. It is a skill that I think is worth refining, at least for the seeded speedrun, seeded marriage. I already manipulate steps at the beginning to give myself the weather I need to grow the parsnips before the 20th. Now that steps are a lot easier to track, it is probably worth, place at least, it is probably worth incorporating that to track steps over the entire run and manipulate rain to grow my summer crops. Because if this is a 1.5, every thud that you hear is a step. On 1.4, there is an additional thing that increments steps, and that is the first frame of walking, where the front foot goes out. The leg closest to the screen, whenever that kicks out, that increments a step, along with the thud. So steps are incrementing right now a lot faster than what they would do if we were on 1.5. Which makes tracking steps, yeah, a lot harder on 1.4. But it is in the realm of possibility, as Core discovered today. He missed by 1. Next scroll. Hope everything comes out alright for you, musicality. Any freebie? Let's get a diamond. And no drop shaft. Do I have one? I do. In the game code, there is a file, there is a class for a monster entitled Fireball. I need to explore it some more. But there's a class for a monster entitled Fireball. And when a Fireball is defeated, when a Fireball is killed, it has an extremely low chance of dropping a diamond. Something like 0.00001%. I think, so this is before 1.5, I think that the Fireball is what the Squid Kid shoots out. So whenever I kill a Squid Kid that has shot a Fireball at me, I'm hoping that I get the diamond chance. That'll be one of the rarest things in the game. Haven't had any seeds for a while. I think we're overdue for some. We couldn't beat our record before. Couldn't even match a record of 4. Bombs. That chest was the bomb. When I get falls like this, I probably should just place a bomb. Save myself a ladder. The ones that have good concentration of rocks that I can blow up. Like this. And not get it. Might already have a freebie. I might just do it for the layouts of 1 and 21. As I skip a layout 21. Yeah, whatever, do it. Alright, treasure floor. That's a lot of stone. Treasure floor. 83. I don't recall what I said, squirrel. $86. What's going to be? This is going to be 5 on the geodes. 4 energy tonic. $89. This one's going to be 2 iridium sprinklers. This one's going to be corn seeds. She's been coping with the heat, alright. It's a cold that is hard for her to handle. In our bedroom at the moment, on the bed, all the windows open. Our daughter beside her, 1 iridium sprinkler. For 100. Alright, we are overdue for a treasure floor now. Treasure floor, go! Hey, another diamond. Last piece of stone going, wait for me, I'm coming too! Whatever. Welcome, early. Welcome to, what is this, the 6th stream? The 6th stream of me trying to force this red cabbage seed out of the mines. Missed. All I care about today is getting a red cabbage seed out of the treasure floor. Is that really so much to ask, game? Lurk away. Do I have a fiddlehead? I don't need a fiddlehead, but it is a nice bonus if I do get one. It's one less job I've got to do tomorrow. Okay, we're in Treasure 4 territory now. Sprinklers, yay! Get them, boys! Ah, get me out of here! Cherry. We are going to get this. Iridium bars is not how we get it, but we're going to get this. I think I've got my stream content sorted for the rest of the year. See, you unlock the emote there. 22. Good thinking. Your spam's gonna make all the difference. In Cord's chat today, saying how this is like a loot box opening stream. I think he said it was the thrill of gambling without the consequences. Every time we go to open it, the small odds of actually getting it. A lot of ghosts on that floor. I've not had a treasure floor in ages. Really? I've got my luck buff on, right? That took ages to get one. I have had a reasonable amount today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is my 6th. You heard baby crying. Baby's lying in bed complaining about the heat. Life's with the though. How'd the duplication thing work? I don't know the mechanics behind it. It was removed from 1 point. Removed as part of 1.5. But you make a chest, you put the item you want to duplicate in it, you fill your inventory with stuff, even if it is just copies of stuff. Open the chest, pick up the item and press the organize button. And it dumps duplicates of that all over the floor. well, the thrill of the stream, Hector, and the high energy that we all bring here, it's going to mean you're not sleeping again. You're up till the morning. We get it tonight. The drop shaft over the first 9 floors helps skip the non-treasure floors. I've got 2 on this floor. Go away, fly. Oh, got hit. High octane action. I'll sell you the whole set, but you only need the edge of it. How many attempts will we get through today? We haven't had seeds for a while. Doesn't count, different category. I'll be frame perfect by the end of this. Floor loads. As soon as I can, ladder down and down it. Highly useful in real life. Stick it on my resume. So what special skills do you have? I can place the ladder down on the floor. I can pick up a staircase that's in my backpack, I can put it on the floor and go down it frame perfect. It's funny how you can put them down, but you can't pick them up. It's also funny how it requires stone to build, and yet that looks wooden. Those rungs have nails in them. It's also funny how it's called staircase. We're hitting droughts of these treasure floors lately. Probably an optimal timing. If the layouts are based on the system time, there might be an optimal timing that isn't as soon as you can go down. That gives higher chances of cycling through to a treasure floor. Oh, that was a useless attempt. Trouble is, without actually manipulating it. And I think the system clock goes down to the millisecond. Down to the CPU tick. I'd just be guessing. This is as good as brute force method as any. been a freebie. Okay, no treasure floors until now. 11, not bad. Give me a second. Yeah, it is quite warm here at the moment. She just has to try to fall asleep through it. She's normally very good at falling asleep when she needs to. Hearing this noise from her is actually quite rare. She gets conjunctivitis as well, and my wife just put some drops in her recently, so she's probably complaining about that as well. Pumpkin soup, 5 of it. Who wants some pumpkin soup? It seems to be, yeah, race. It seems to be whoever starts a conversation just chooses a topic, and that's where it all jumps into. I was thinking about what we were talking about earlier. So this should probably be in the min-max channel. What am I doing? I'm putting the blue cowboy hat on. That shadow, I've just noticed what that shadow on the chest are like. It's slightly off center. I hit seeds today. I hit seeds that were one off. I hit radish seeds. Radish seeds are 484 and only 485. Yep. Now if I hit starfruit seeds, that's hitting the other side of the red cabbage. I also got 4 treasure floors in a row. A new record for treasure floors in a row. Nice, thanks. Thanks, squirrel. Haven't had a crystallarium yet. Okay, is this the 50th chest? For the amount of seeds categories that were hit, we are ahead. We had radish, we had bok choy, and we had melon. Welcome, Zanji. Bring in that treasure 4s in a row energy. Get 4 chests, 4 treasure floors in a row 3 times as often as the red cabbage seeds. Oh, don't you love it? Eight quality sprinklers. That's too far away. Yeah, I don't care. Just restart. I think Zanji's being serious. He wants to know for his run. Hidden product placement. One Sprite. Give it some free advertising. The Hail Mary to get a drop shaft. Right, we're in treasure 4 territory now. $17. No, it's not Sprite. It's not Sprite that needs to sponsor the Dew Crew. It's not Sprite. It's Mountain Dew. Someone mentioned that Mountain Dew need to come out with a starfruit flavour. $45. I'm noticing a severe lack of treasure falls. What, have I had 2 this attempt so far? That's not what I want. 81. Summer seeds, right category, wrong seeds. Summer seeds is 496, that is 11 away. Alright, let's hit that category again. Wrong category to hit again. Let's look back at the original VODs and see how many chests have I opened, how many wrong seeds have I had. I've had blueberry twice, I've had corn twice, I've had garlic, I've had bok choy twice. I've had summer seeds, not included today, 2 times. I've had some spring seeds twice, I've had fall, I've had winter seeds. What else can I see there that we've had? I think that's what happens when you're not. That's what happens when you're not paying attention. I've had garlic, yes. I put a ladder down on floor 100 and then placed 2 extra ladders the following floor. Right, treasure floor here. Yeah, it's just annoying though. I want to be accurate. Misplacing a ladder isn't going to cause me to reset. But it is annoying that I'm not accurate with it. Oh, nice. Go on, Cord. Cord has another NPC on his hit list. Yes, that probably wasn't an efficient use of time. I take it you'll be going for Lewis's gold statue and putting it everywhere around town this run, Cord? No, you need to get a coop just for the purposes of getting an egg to put into the slingshot and then launch that at Lewis. Years ago, put together like different goals that could be used for like a bingo, a randomized bingo for races in Stardew Valley. One of the ideas I put down there was egging a villager. Alright, what's going to be in this one? This is going to be energy tonics. A lucky lunch on a absolute worst luck day is equivalent to a pyramid. It's equivalent to 0.05 luck. Because each point of luck adds 1% to the ladder drop chance. Might just have to map there, Cord. And not quite. This is the first 5 floors of the volcano. Cat Jam is the last 5. Actually, I'm going to queue that up. Not what I was supposed to do. The hats have overtaken the seeds. To begin with, I had more seed categories than I had hats. Yes, if you had excuse me, if you had negative 0.05 luck, that is equivalent with Lucky Lunch. Lucky Lunch is +3, right? That will be equivalent to a perfect star drop. Do have to see if Lucky Lunches are broken now. Almost to Cat Jam, about 30 seconds out. So this one is called Molten Jelly, and this one is called Forgotten World. So for the purposes of ladders, Data Luck has a swing of -2% to +2%. Where Luck Buff is just 1% per point. And ladders have the base of 2%. So perfect luck and no points of luck buff gives you a base percentage to work with of 4%. If you have -0.05 luck, that brings your base chance down to 1%, and then the Lucky Lunch of 3 luck buff brings it up to 4, which is the equivalent of a perfect star drop for the purposes of ladders. hat spam. It's not cat jam, it's hat spam. Turban. This is the run of the hats. Up. Thing is, we have no way of knowing. It's a perfect storm of what happened then. I went down the ladder. The song changed out of the corner of my eye. So I briefly looked at that, realizing that I need to actually put it on shuffle again. Looked back, moved my cursor back to place the ladder, and before I realized it, I skipped a floor. That's right, that chest contains the prismatic shard. Really? That's not a valid ladder spot? And that's my own mistake. Up to you. You can go unknown 1. Nocturne of Ice is the name of the song. Nice. Okay, I'll just walk. Peak ladder placing efficiency. And don't skip past them. Yeah, I'll come back to floor 29 and get my ruby. No, equals 1. Cherry! Okay, it's about time that we get seeds. We haven't had seeds for ages. The first few runs tonight had them quite often. Here, you can go and join your buddy at floor 29. Super Mill! Give me extra speed, that's what I need. What is this one? Ha. Doesn't count. We need to put in our orders to the game. Be like writing to the weatherman so that we can get good weather. I laddered past a treasure floor. I got distracted. Something happened on my other monitor. I looked at it. I looked back. Looked where to place the ladder before realising what floor I was on. No, it was a prismatic shard. It was not the seeds. It was a prismatic shard. It wasn't even chat. It was the soundtrack. Restart the counter. Going again. Can I put a iridium bar in a seed maker? Because it's about the same. It's about the same colour, isn't it? So we've got my Sprite.
Water or anything?
No, thank you. Let's get my extra speed. Yeah, you can really feel that boost of speed, can't you? Seed maker to put the wheat that I buy from the travelling cart in. We will find a legitimate reason to open that nut door to convince the challenge runners to do it, even if I have to do it myself. I was thinking before, what would a skull cavernless challenge run look like? Because there's a few strategies that we've had with the nut door that isn't quite lucrative enough to warrant opening it. And one of them I realised today is a lot worse than what I thought. So with the the relatives to the legendary fish, those aren't counted as legendary fish. I wonder if you can put them into a fish pond. Surely someone's tried that. Which means that wild bait can double the chance of getting them. You can double the catch. So with level 10 fishing, you can sell an iridium quality. Is the iridium quality 20k? I can't quite remember. Yeah, but not only can you get a double catch with the Legend 2, you can catch as many times as you want while the quest is active. And if you also use a Curiosity Lure, there's a 20% chance that you'll get it on the line. Flat 20%. It's done before any other fish checks are done. Which means it is almost worth it if you have that quest to spend your days trying to catch the Legend 2. Unfortunately, the quest that activates them, you don't even need rain for it. The quest that activates them, first and foremost, Orange Sapling, only goes for 3 days, and it's the only time that you can catch them is when the quest is active. Thank you, 85. 85A is cool. Thank you for that follow. Welcome to the Stardew Valley loot box opening stream. I need that. I need to look into how the board quests are chosen. I believe that one is just flat out based on the seed. You should be able to predict it. I think from what I've gained from someone from Mousy Pounds who has looked into it a bit, this is pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds, 4.90, 5 away. It is weighted towards quests that I can't quite recall. It is weighted so much. It's either weighted towards quests that you haven't seen before, or weighted towards quests that you've seen but haven't taken. Each Monday. Okay, with those pumpkin seeds, it has brought the expected seed count. It has brought the expected seed count in line. Let's get another one so that we'll be ahead. Yeah, I need to get some other tools out there that can be used to look at that. To also look at what your bundles are going to look like on a seed. That is something that belongs, that would fit in Mousy Pounds Predictor. Give it a seed and it tells you what your bundles will be. That is data that is present in the save file. You just have to know how to read it. When you make a save, all your bundles are set generated on the initial load, and it is saved and restored as part of your save. Well, for me to make that a high priority, honestly, I'd need to get paid for it. You'd have to commission me. Because one of my high priorities at the moment is finding a remixed early missing bundle seed, even earlier CC seed. I've also got some seeds to find for somebody who has actually paid me. You think this is nonsense? This is my content for the year. I should have checked for a fiddlehead on that floor. Yeah, I need to get instructions of how to run it. Ideally, I would get you an executable, but there's a known bug with one of the Python modules in the exe creator. No. Are you kidding me? There should be an option that you can turn off trying to find the best tile to place. Hopefully that unknown count doesn't get incremented. I do not want that unknown count to be incremented. Cherry bomb! Yay! Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Imagine if you could cook a magic rock candy. The seeds that are left to search is currently from about -1 billion, just under -1 billion to 0, and from 1 billion to max integer. My first search was to 1 billion, or to 999,999,999, because that's what you can put into the seed box. Then I changed into the negatives because that's where most of the hits were in 1.4. So I figured that's where most hits are going to be in 1.5. It's just chugging through. Well, we passed the 100th chest. What glitch? This is it. This here, because there's a diamond right here, this is it. No. It's a good thing that I don't need to cut grass for hay, because if there was, there's a chance that I would either never get it or always get it because of the seed I'm playing on. For some reason, there's a few places in the code where the seed and everything else is converted to a float before being casted to an integer, which loses precision. It loses a lot of precision. Which means that what you initialize it with, even if there is a small variation in tile, with the number that's put into the random, it's the same, so you get the same result. Honestly, it should not have taken this long. I must be getting close to 10,000 floors checked. Yes, I can get them. I got one away earlier today. So the seed index, the object ID index for red cabbage seeds is 485. I hit 484. Step count is the... So I'll run through what happens on the when you go to sleep and before the game is saved. So when you go to sleep, the game reinitializes a global RNG object called game1.random. Game1.random is used all over the place for a few different things, including right now the contents of treasure chests on treasure floors in the Skull Caverns. So just as your day is saving, game1.random is initialized. It is initialized with a number. That number consists of your game ID. It consists of the number of days you have played, and it consists of the number of steps you have taken on the save file. So shortly after it is initialized, it works out what your dish of the day is going to be. It works out if anyone is going to send you a gift in the mail. It works out, and then after that it works out your daily luck. And then it works out the weather. So of all the things that I just mentioned, the number of steps that you take is one of the things that can adjust. So if you have tools to simulate the RNG for a new day with steps, you can take a certain number of steps in order to manipulate the weather for the day after tomorrow. If you're willing to do that, Zanji, yes, you can certainly do that. That is something that I thought of as well. Try one. If you fail, rain totem. I'm going to do these attempts until 9 o'clock my time. If I get it in that time, I will continue the stream and finish off the run. If I don't, I will end. Give us extra content for another day. Ready and pump. This one. I can grow some purple slimes now. Got my fiddlehead. Seriously, that was a valid tile. You can see me thinking then, did I want that freebie? You would have to swap to my pickaxe. I'd rather just put down another ladder and go. Okay, time for some seeds. Chances for a chest floor. For me, right now, short answer, 6.82% for each floor. Long answer, it depends on daily luck and luck buffs. I'm after red cabbage seeds, Vaporeal. It's the last thing I need in order to, it's the last big item I need in order to get missing bundle completed by Summer 4 Year 1. So treasure floors. There is a base chance of getting a treasure floor which is 1%. That chance is affected by your daily luck. Daily luck is a number which is between negative 0.1 and positive 0.1. That number is divided by 10, and that resulting number is then treated as a percentage. So that means that your daily luck has an effect on treasure floors, a swing of negative 1% to positive 1%. So the base chance in your daily luck is then a swing from between 0 and 2%. Every point of daily luck, as you can see up here, I've used the magic rock candy, that gives me 5 luck. Every luck point up here is 8%, so I've got plus 5%. So if the base chance of 1%, my daily luck today is 0.082. Which then divided by 10 is 0.82%. So that brings my base to 1.82%, and then you add on that 5 luck points to bring me to 6.82%. The only time that you get a basic bat in the Skull Cabins is when you get a treasure floor, a monster floor, and no monsters spawn on it. If that happens, there's a line of code that says, like, if you're on a monster floor and there are no monsters, just spawn a basic bat. Red slime egg. It's been a while since I've had a hat. Yeah, I'm getting seeds. I'm going to get starfruit seeds next time. At some point I'll look into the mechanics of what extra damage does. The thing is, on 1.5 this is a lot easier. I'm playing a 1.4 because that's the patch that I started the run on and I want to finish it on the same patch. On 1.5, mummies and serpents have a 0.2% chance of dropping red cabbage seeds, which makes this whole exercise a lot easier. Two in a row. So these are seeds, but they're a different category to what I'm after. Here's your turban. Getting a good rate of treasure floors at the moment. In C#, if you make a random with no parameters, it's based on your system clock. Is it based on your system clock down to the second or down to the millisecond? Because I've got an idea of that you might be able to use to brute force treasure floors, well, to C#. Because if it's based on the second of my system clock, and then if I know, and if it's a set number of times that it's used before it gets to determining if it's treasure floor, I might be able to wait a certain amount of time. If I don't get it this stream, that's going to be worth looking into. If it's down to the millisecond, forget it. If it's down to the second, there might be something there. Freak game even more. Because it should be one of the first things that the random's used for. Finding the layout. Because then once you got the layout, then rocks and enemies and that will spawn. Okay, that's not a valid spot. Oh, nice. Brilliant. That gets me into treasure floor territory. Floor 10 is the first floor that can be a treasure floor. Because when I got those treasure floors in a row, was I pausing to spam? So Angie, I got some rain totems for you. Yeah, I assume that he would have been going live at some point. Be raiding him when I'm done here. That's a lot of monsters. I have not, Lord Johnny. I primarily speedrun this game, not challenge run. But this is a challenge that I didn't think anyone would want to do because of exactly this. And I wanted to see this done, so I thought I'm going to do this myself. I do have ideas for different kinds of challenge runs in the future. Like having access to the sewer by the 6th. Like having as many giant crops on your farm as you can. That one will take as long as it takes. I'd be manipulating for them. I wouldn't just brute force that one. Another one I thought of was like it'd be a 1-year challenge, but how much could you get if you banned the use of skull cabins? Sprinklers, rain totems, lots of bombs. Okay, gotta put my hat on. Yeah, if I wasn't using skull caverns, how would I do it? You still want early desert and early greenhouse for starfruit, but you can't rely on the chests and the skull cabins to get you your sprinklers. You'd have to do some manual watering. I probably could track steps and force rain. I might want to do what Cordite's been doing and just strategically plant potatoes on the farm in double harvest spots. Yes, you still want to get to the island reasonably quickly. I probably would look at opening in that door as early as I could. Ideally before summer first, where I could get an enricher and use that to help get deluxe speed go down. I'd also get the challenge mines quest, because you could farm up iridium ore. Unfortunately, for farming up iridium ore, you can put them in the sprinklers. But that is ideally I'd have it on a iridium sprinkler, so for that I'd need to get a battery from Pam. I'd need to get iridium from geodes. That's not difficult. Wouldn't be able to use rain totems, so it'd have to be sprinklers throughout the whole farm. They'd have to buy the resources for that, or just farm the regular mines for it. True, iridium from Volcano as well. Thing is though, you need 5 iridium bars before you even get to the island, get to the volcano. Definitely be befriending Pam, because you need the 5 batteries for that as well. I probably would look at a spring strawberry strat, like Piano is. If you can get mass strawberries, that would actually help with the summer planting, because these are your sacrifice crops. It looks like this is going to be my last attempt. Depends how quick I can get these ladders down. Unfortunately, the most efficient way of farming up radioactive ore would be resetting floor 1 of the challenge mines over and over and over again. Haven't had an auto grabber for a while. I bought the stone. I bought the stone, and I have a couple of crystallariums with jade in them. I farmed a bit of stone as well. I pretty much threw all of my disposable income into stones at Robin, because the only thing I care about this day is the red cabbage seed. I have enough money for what I need to do for the rest of the run. I do not need any more money than what I've currently got on me. for the cart and for the seeds in summer, I need 2,770 G. Okay, this will be my last attempt. Then we'll go raise Angie. And I'm looking into C Sharp's random when it's not specifically seeded. Because I thought it was using game1.random to work out the layout, to work out if I've got a treasure floor. But today I saw that it uses a dedicated mine random, which isn't initialized with anything. So I don't know if getting that same layout, if I'd managed to get low 2 falls within the same second. There's one down there, I'm going to go get it. So the first one at the beginning of a second and the second one at the end of a second, or if it was just coincidence that I rolled the same floor. But I've had that happen a few times. I need to have like a system clock on screen to look at that properly. I've read a lot of the code. I haven't read all of the code. There is a lot in this game that I do understand and that I can explain inner workings of. There's still a lot in the game that I won't be able to give the inner workings of. Exactly, Roast. If I can give myself a chance of taking control of this madness back, that should help. Squirrel there trying to keep the cabbage spam alive. Another Crystallarium. Thank you for your service. I will release you from duty momentarily. Yeah, this is the last attempt. Let's get the spam going. The first few runs had a decent number of seeds. Need one more seed category and then we'll have hit the expected rate. That's it. Let's get chat filled with red cabbage seeds. Encourage the spam. 20 ladders remaining. More farm warp totems. This game's teasing us. $11 letters. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. 1, 0. Let's extend this attempt out a bit. We've got ourselves another chance. White to heaven. No, Johnny. Really? Yeah. I didn't know. I did know I was low in health, but it doesn't matter. That's, what's that, 140 attempts today? Let's see if I can bring back control of this madness. Okay. There won't be a surprise stream tomorrow. But I will be back on Thursday night. Starting at about the same time. You should have different dialogue for if you die in this clinic. It's like, I just patched you up. Seriously, what's that noise? This is just really someone found you unconscious and battered. I had to perform emergency surgery on you. Be a little more careful next time, okay? Well, he just cleaned me up. And animals are in a line there. Giant cauliflower, nautilus shell. Everything's all set. I just need the red cabbage seed. Now I'm going to sleep. Okay. Hopefully I'll be back with a new strategy on Thursday night. 2 nights away. Alright, I know who I'm raiding. Let's go do that. I'm glad that I have so many people here invested in getting this. This is happening. We are going to get this. It may take all year, but we are getting this. If this does take an extremely long amount of time, I will have to start splitting streams. Maybe starting with a speed run, and then finishing off with this madness. This is happening. We will get it.